What's up, you funky cats? Welcome to the Low Budget LCS. Welcome to Thursday night. And welcome to one hell of a game. I am joined today by Huge. How's it going, man?
Hey, it's going good. How about you, LaChance?
It's going freaking fantastic. I see that BibFitWow is saying, I heard LaChance cast out his schmeckles and put them all on GMA. Damn straight, we are going straight to the moon, guys. I, of course, am not a financial advisor, and you shouldn't necessarily listen to me. But we're going to get into this draft right away. Let's see, to the moon! Whew. Listen, guys. Yeet. Get ready to spend your schmeckles today, because this game is gonna be fire.
Any high rollers?
Dude, have you
got the big schmecks?
Oh, big schmeckles.
Who's got big schmecks? That's my question. Because I'm pretty new to the league, pretty new to the channel. I only have 3K. And I've actually pretty much lost every single bet, so.
Oh my god. Alright, so maybe don't take advice from Huge. Not that you should take advice from me either. I had one enormous bet. Mighty Support, thank you so much. You're a beautiful human being. I appreciate that. Terry Flappers, how can you spend your schmeckles? We're going to bring up the predictions after these drafts are done. We're going to give you guys a chance to put a little something on the line, make these games a little bit more exciting.
Do we have any clarification on Blue Side's ban? That is a mystery ban at the moment.
Let's see. I don't see anything.
Kaisa, maybe?
Yeah, let's put some draft music on. Build the anticipation.
Wait, Viego is enabled today.
Yes.
And is immediately banned. So we will not be seeing him in this match.
No, people don't want to deal with that dude's shape-shifting ass right off the bat. First time we get to see that in the LBLCS is going to be real exciting. See how people have been adapting, learning in their practices. And in solo queue, we're going to find out what we've got going on today. Still not clear on what that... Oh, first ban is Kaisa. Designated drivers. Getting rid of that
all the ADCs.
Yeah, 3 ADCs. Everything's going at Sushi Monster.
And then they don't even first pick an ADC. Interesting. So they go for the Victor first pick.
Wow. Now that says a lot about Sushi Monster, who I'm definitely going to call Sushi Monster at a certain point. That's a fantastic summoner name. Yeah, we got a Victor, and then they're picking Pantheon. Let's see what this next snag is here.
I like the Pantheon pick. It is one of the most busted champions in the game right now in the jungle. Yeah, you take that Conquer, you run the Gore Drinker. Now that he has all that armor pen and stuff, he's maybe a little bit weaker early, and I say weaker with like a grain of salt because it's not like, it's that big of a difference, but his mid to late game scaling with Gore Drinker, Sterix, going that Bruiser build is just absolutely insane. Puts up the shield, stops all the damage, and then heals it all back up with Gore Drinker. It's crazy.
And now you've got a Senna who's going to help out that Pantheon all the way across the map. Zyra and Hecarim picked up here by designated drivers. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one, guys. I smell blood in the water. I talked a little bit to designated drivers before this game. Didn't get a chance to talk to KFC yet. But designated drivers saying past couple games, they felt like they wanted to pull it together, and that they are going to show up here to fight. But I'm looking at Sushi Monster in chat, and this guy seems indomitable. Seems like a guy who is ready to party.
Super ADC Sushi in the house. according to his team.
I love that. Yeah, we'll see. You know, you target ban someone for two reasons. One, either they've got like a very solid but small pool, or you just want to try and pinch the best player. So we're gonna see what that is. By the way, if the music's too loud, let me know. It's hard for me to know these things. Ornn coming out as a ban.
Seems like they are done with focusing bot lane designated drivers. They got their 3 bans out, and now they are just chilling to see what Sushi. I'm assuming they're just gonna. I mean, after this much focus, they're just gonna try to counterpick if they can. They don't actually have the final counterpick.
I mean, Senna could be going ADC. It's a possibility.
It is possible. Senna ADC. It's possible. Support.
Music
as
is a
well.
bit loud.
With this patch, they actually gave her a lot of AP scaling. So who knows? They also buffed her soul rates for not last hitting. So maybe support Senna might see a comeback. Who knows?
Perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, the music is so intense. Yeah, this is the LCK champion select music, and it is so intense. 19 minutes of tension building music from them. Jungle Panth is much more of a snowball my lanes pick, in my opinion, says LaSalle. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible at ganking with the point and click stun, and then as soon as you hit 6, you ult into any lane at any point in time, just global gank someone. It's great. But we see the Gragas picked up here. We got a little dive buddy to go with the Hecarim, and there's so much team fight disruption picked up on the side of DD. You know, any time you have Gragas, Hecarim, the enemy team is just going to be all over the place. They're getting bodied by the fat man, getting run over by a horse. We have the Shen picked out. It looks like it will be going to the support role with Aatrox top in an attempt to counter pick this Gragas, which I don't think is actually a counter pick. Gragas actually really just doesn't have any bad matchups top. So
very interesting.
Solid teams.
Mighty Sports A and Droxers, aka Mama's Sauce Boy, plays only Caitlyn and loves the sauce. Well known for his cop exploits, he's currently stuck on desk duty. Well, Droxers definitely has a history with Caitlyn here. Well enough to have a copy pasta made about him. So if the man's not a signature champ, folks, oh no, you know what? Let's let people muse on this right now, and then once everything gets locked in and we've got those 3 minutes to kill, we will set up the predictions and people can put their schmeckles on the line today, Thursday, January 28th, 2021. You can make a decision that might make your night. We'll find out. Here, we can also switch. This music is so intense. It's a lot. Thanks, LCK. We appreciate you. We're still on the quest to find appropriate jamming music. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry guys. Where are my manners? US Man 899 and Terry Flappers, thank you guys so much for the follows. We are happy to welcome you here. You guys are the newest and best in the LBLCS. We will see you at the board meetings in Vermont, in the Denny's. You got to go all the way around to the back. Talk to my man Todd. He will let you in. He's the assistant manager. Huge. You said you've lost all your schmeckles so far and all the predictions that you've made. Who do you think? That's my segue into asking you. Who do you think is going to win tonight, and why are you wrong?
Think that, oh god, I'm just gonna be wrong, dude. Honestly, I like DD's comp better just because I like these front to back team comps, and KFC just, you know, they have to do so much to play their comp well, right? You have to you have 2 globals that you're dealing with, and just a lot of a lot of this this pick that you're trying to play for from the Ari and the Shen, right? And but with this comp, you really have an easy time picking off side lanes. But I mean, if you look at designated drivers, who's really gonna go side lane? No one really wants side lane. Everyone just wants to group up and run you over with damage, and they have so much damage, right? Zyra support, Leandry's once that's completed, you know, she's just gonna outdamage your entire team no matter what else they build. That's just a fact of life. Gragas has the option to go damage. I'm not expecting him though. I'm definitely expecting a tank Gragas in this case. But then you have the Hecarim and the Victor and the Caitlyn, all monsters for damage output and all teamfight monsters as well. So I think KFC has a hard to execute comp. DD, all they have to do is ball up and run at you. And yeah, so I'm gonna put my Schmeckles on DD.
Schmeckles on designated driver. You heard it here first from Huge. I got to address some things in the chat. First of all, Gran Torino saying has a great what I hope becomes a copy pasta for Earl King, which by the way, I think this is KFC's first debut streamed game. He says if Earl King has million number of fans, I am one of them. If Earl King has 10 fans, I am one of them. If Earl King has no fans, that means I am no more on Earth. If world against Earl King, I am against the world. I love Earl King till my last breath. Die-hard fan of Earl King. Hit like if you think Earl King is best and smart in the world. That's really lovely and fantastic and kind and sweet words. What else do we have here in the chat? Oh, LeChance Licks Toes. Hey guys, someone you don't know changed his name to Toe Licking God for a while just to troll me on purpose. I appreciate it. Honestly, it's kind of impressive at this point. Eljabrina saying a known toe licker for sure. Thanks, man. Rescued, also talking about licking toes. All right, guys. And then, yes, this song was recommended by Ping. So, you know, I put it on. Damn it, someone you don't know. My God. My shadow.
I don't know that much, to be fair.
Hey, man.
There are not many people that I know in the LBLCS.
Well, this is a great time to learn, a great place to learn, too. I'm going to get these predictions going here.
Say, I am learning a lot about Earl King.
Yeah.
A lot about Sushi Monster.
Oh no, what's happened here? Don't worry, guys. Definitely not messing this up behind the scenes.
Ooh, pray the stream don't crash.
Submissions open. Wait a second. Oh wait, did predictions already happen?
Okay.
Did somebody else do predictions already? I think somebody else did predictions
you did
already.
it, dude.
Nah, I didn't see that. I was paying attention to someone else. Well, thank you to whatever mod did that. Oh, it's still going? Oh my God. Wait, it's gonna go well into the game. Right, I don't know whoever set that up. You put a little bit too much time on there, but that's okay. Unless, did I start the predictions over again? I think it's gonna be fine. No matter what happens, it's gonna be fine. We've got a minute, 25 seconds left here. I gotta, how do you throw your whole savings on DD, says Mobron. You just gotta get in on those predictions. Huge. Have you had a Waldorf salad before? Are you a salad kind of guy? Do you have a favorite kind of salad?
No. I mean, I don't mind salads, but you know, I'm more of a meat person.
A meat, but that's reasonable. I've recently, now I'm not particularly discriminating when it comes to food, but when it comes to salads, I did just recently learn about the Waldorf salad, which is just like, it's like the candy of salads. You get a little glazed walnuts there, you get some sliced apples, maybe a tart dressing to go over it. It's incredible and fantastic. Caesar salad, also fantastic. Can't hate on a Caesar salad.
Sounds good.
Mobron put 36K on DD.
Oh my god.
All right, man. Let's do it. KFC.
One day I will have that many schmeckles, but I am currently losing like 1K per game. So it's not looking good, boys.
Not yet, but
Not
it's gonna come together for sure. I closed the bet. Did I close it early? I don't think it says 5 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. Yeah, it's still moving around. It's not closed. Go, 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 go. You got 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and I don't know how to change that time. So people are gonna have. So quick, somebody help Mobron. Somebody who's more qualified than me. The man deserves an opportunity to put his schmeckles on the line. All right, if the stream crashes, we'll be back in a second.
Another friend.
Solbert, thank you so much for being the newest investor in the LBLCS. We're so happy to have you in this time of investing. Says, hell yeah, QE, all in. Oh, Mighty, if you're running that, do you, man? I trust you. You know what you're doing. Maybe give people one last second to place your bets now if you're gonna place your bets. All right, look at this. We've got KFC looking to invade right off the bat. A 5-stack that gets spotted out by Zyra, and a little bit of poke damage. Oof.
Are you a little behind me, Lechance?
Hey, maybe. Let's see if I can catch up.
What's your game timer?
What if I told you 105, 106?
Oh yeah, we're good. We're at the same
Perfect.
place.
That's only
Okay,
because
never
I was
mind.
20 seconds behind. Oh, Toe Licking God. See, this is what I'm saying. Someone you don't know changed his name to Toe Licking God just because he knew he was going to be on stream. Ugh.
That's a worthy investment, the blue essence, if you ask me.
It is. It is. Curse you, someone you don't know. All right, off to a pretty normal start here. Nothing comes of these early movements from both teams. Now, Huge, we did this last time. Let me ask you again. Just conversation between casters here. Where does first blood come from? Where in this game does the first man fall?
I'm gonna say top
Another
lane.
friend.
Okay. All right, top lane.
Top lane.
I'm gonna say first kill is gonna come in bot lane, and I'll go even further.
Who's gonna die?
I think I'm gonna call that. You know, it's easy to say that Sushi Monster would be the one who dies. I think Varix is gonna nobly die for his ADC. That's just my thought. They threw 3 bans at the bot lane. We'll see if that comes out into fruition the way that they imagined it. But I know Plead the Fifth here is a monster on his Zyra, and Droxer's obviously fantastic on Caitlyn. But we're going to learn today about Sushi Monster and Varix and about the whole KFC squad. Earl King landing a charm right there on Ninja Bear. Definitely a positive trade for him. Toe Licking God, Aatrox right here, facing off 2 big burly beasts. Aatrox slapping.
Be careful though, Hecarim is just right over the wall now growing. So he decides to swing top. Could look a little dicey.
Aatrox versus Gragas here. What do you think? Oh, the flash! Stun right there. Oh, but the trap lands from Droxers. Plead the Fifth going down. Ignite on him. First blood. It's Varix who gets the first blood. Shame on me. Caster Curse in full working order. That was just a Caster Curse check, guys. The exact opposite. The man who I said would die gets the first blood.
Hey, you got it though. You got it in the bot lane.
I did get it in the bot lane.
Spot on. Almost.
My instincts were that it would happen in the area, and I knew who would be involved. Great Skank, though, you were talking about how powerful Pantheon is, and we had some people in chat talking about how snowbally Pantheon can make these lanes, and bot lane just might be his target.
Absolutely. Now, fortunately, Droxers managed to hold on to his flash, but this Zyra, Plead the Fifth, is in so much danger now.
Absolutely. Yeah, that is a brutal summoner spell for a champion like Zyra to lose. Also, thank you so much, Bryzier6, for the follow. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to LBLCS. This Aatrox is battering Gragas around right there. Gragas is going to be able to collect a lot of farm under his tower, but Aatrox has been doing a pretty good job early on here.
Yeah, early on, Aatrox is going to be able to bully that matchup, just being a resourceless champion. Similar cooldowns to Gragas early on. As the game goes on, as this Gragas builds more armor, you're going to see these trades start to swing in favor of the toe-looking god, the one and only.
The one and only indeed. As far as I'm learned. Mobron says, I keep thinking about jungle whenever you say Gragas. Can you please use summoner names? All right, thanks, Mobron. Sure, dude. Sure, I'll just keep saying toe-licking god as much as you'd like me to say.
TLG, baby.
TLG. I love that. Earl King had a lot of fans. Oh, a great trap right there. Shen gets...
Late on the shield, too, so unable to block any of that headshot damage. So you really would want...
Remind me, I'm for some reason drawing a complete blank on Shen's, what is it? Is it a charm? Is it a, what is
taunt?
It's a taunt.
He taunts forward, yes.
Beautiful.
And
he's been really aggressive with those. Plead the Fifth, landing some CC.
Yeah, he's been really aggressive.
Droxers slapping back, Sushi Monster getting some damage down as well.
But yeah, you can see every time he misses one of these taunts, he's going to take a very large chunk of damage in retaliation from Zyra and Caitlyn. However, we have Pantheon, the shady gecko, sneaking in to the bush here.
Yes, indeed. We were wondering, is bot lane going to be his target? And it does kind of look like it. Plead the Fifth does not have flash. He walks up. Shady gecko just going to walk away, toss a spear, say hey, remind folks that he's around. But that could definitely be an issue for the designated driver's bot lane. We'll see, though. Hey, they threw a bunch of bans at Sushi Monster, you know?
He is still doing absolutely great on the Senna, up 10 CS, has the lane pressure. Looking
Absolutely.
for the
Ooh, Gragas' back is interrupted. Let's see. Okay, Infernal Drake, first dragon. Plead the Fifth.
Oh, Plead the Fifth has no flash.
Again, let's see. Shen goes in for the taunt, doesn't get it, but the Ignite and Varax. Let's see. Bigfoot going in now, actually. Let's see what they can do here. This is a 5v2. Teleport coming in as well. Charm's down. Droxer's just going to back off. Earl King popped his ultimate and is just going to flash back to tower. Wow. That was a no hesitation collapse right there. I don't even think they needed the teleport.
Earl King was absolutely so much faster on the rotation there. You know, their team was doing dragon. You know, the comms have to be like, hey, we're doing dragon, might need your support, so start dropping down.
Right.
So he was just already there when the play happened. Hakram ults in, gets instantly charmed by Earl King over the wall, and just unable to survive. And I'm not able to pick up any kills either. So we're off to a great lead for KFC. I'm glad to see that my predictions are 100% incorrect so far.
You're certainly incredibly consistent when it comes, but we'll see, right? We're still pre 10 minutes here. Designated Drivers has a long way to go, but KFC certainly in a commanding position right here. They've got a healthy gold lead this early on, and they've got the first dragon. So as long as KFC can maintain and expand on these leads, you know, they are where they want to be. But tell me this, if we get deep into the late game, who do you think has the advantage when it gets there?
Oh, definitely designated drivers.
So
Definitely. They have a true front line into Gragas. They have so many engage and disengage tools as well, so they can play flexibly in the late game.
Pantheon comes right in there, jumps right on Plead the Fifth. They're doing everything they can to make it a nightmare. But here on the other side of the map, let's see if they can get this kill. Shen ult comes in, and so does Senna ult, and they actually turn the tide of this. Bigfoot looking quite low. A flash forward by Varix. This man being very, very aggressive, and Aatrox pops his ult. Bigfoot's got red buff. Oh, Aatrox, a great kill right there. The very tip of his sword, and a flash from the toe-licking god to live. Wow. The face of danger and chaos. That name is top lane. My goodness.
See that global power of the Shen support? Just ganks top lane, saves his life, turns a kill as well. Really good stuff.
I feel like Varix heard, okay, let's see. Plead the Fifth, Droxer's walking up.
Now they want to go on the Senna, but she just pops that shroud. Cannot be auto-attacked while they don't have vision, and it is easy peasy.
Yeah, way too large. Someone you don't know did change his name to Toe-Licking God. I noticed that in Champ Select. Yeah, I mean, Earl King got a lot of praise in the in the early chat lobbies, and he's definitely doing a good job holding even here in this lane. But designated drivers definitely have, you know, sometimes it's a lie when you tell your team, listen, we've got the late game, but designated drivers do have some seriously scaling champions. So Bigfoot looking for an angle there. So if they can hold off, collect that money, and invest in themselves, then they're going to find themselves in a good place. Oh, a nice max range charm. Oh my god. Earl King almost very casually getting a kill there. Power of Ahri, my man.
He did still have that cleanse, so perhaps not quite enough to finish him off with the ult ignite. So you can just cleanse it, but I don't know, with the electrocute pot, that could have been a kill. Oh, just
Toe-Licking God dashing back and then forward again. Earl King got one more dash there. Shen, a dash as well. Lots of dashes. Lots of movement and mobility on the side of KFC. The opposite feeling of what you feel when you eat a lot of KFC. Shady Gecko here, Plead the Fifth, caught in the Bermuda Triangle of players right there. So much CC and damage, hard for Zyra to get out.
This Shed is just taking all the kills too. 4-kill Shed.
Dude, yeah, it feels like Varax heard me say that he was gonna die, and this is personal now. He has been so aggressive. Look at this, Shady Gecko getting a summoner spell for his troubles right there.
Those great Pantheon mechanics there. Knows that using the E on full Mortal Will stacks will give him a move speed buff and forces out the cleanse. Now this dragon is theirs for the taking. They have vision control, they have numbers, and honestly, Plead the Fifth and Droxus have to be real careful down here. But it does look like KFC will back off.
Yeah, I mean, the nature of Zyra is that you're not gonna, if people put the efforts in. Ooh, Earl King lands the charm right there. Just a nice little combo. This man can play Ahri.
As soon as his ignite comes up, this Victor's gonna be in some serious danger.
Yeah, absolutely. Bigfoot up here with Rift Herald. That should get the turret, no? And no. So close.
What?
So close.
They do pick up a lot of play gold there. I think they're just worried about the Pantheon ulting in. If they overcommit for this turret, so they do back off smartly.
Yeah, I mean, that is good instincts, right? Like this.
Yeah, look at all these people going top right now.
My god. This is going to be a 2v3 right here. Hecarim ults over the wall. Earl King follows. So much damage. Oh, and a spear to finish him off. That's a lot. And now it's just Gragas. He's got his ultimate up, but he might not have enough mana to cast it. Let's see if they pull off a dive here. Shen ulting in on the Pantheon as well. Gragas Barrel does come out, and Shen is taking the aggro right there. Tolikin God goes down to the Aatrox, and they are going to try and take down this top tower. Another wave incoming soon. I mean, that was brutal.
Yeah, that's scary stuff, and it's only going to get worse as the game goes on. You know, once the turrets are down and you're in that elongated sideline, you're going to be even more vulnerable to Pantheon ulting in with a Shen on his back, stuff like that.
Ooh, teleport.
So that's just a
Speaking
taste
of coming
of what
in, teleport coming in from behind. Aatrox here. Plead the Fifth does get tagged by some CC. He has to flash out of it. Now, the rest of Designated Drivers responding to these moves. I gotta say, hats off to KFC here. There has been some really fantastic and fun map play. These guys are just everywhere. And they picked champions to do it, but, you know, sometimes you pick champions with cross-map abilities and people just don't use them. And these guys are.
These guys are absolutely using their comp to great effect, you know. Very fast on the rotations, very proactive as well, and it's gotten them an 8-0 kill lead. It's a 3k gold
flash
lead.
forward right along with the Pantheon. They go for two different targets right here. Question is, are they going to be able to finish them both off? No, just one. Plead the Fifth goes down. But we've got Hecarim and Victor coming here. It's going to be a 2v3. They're going on to Sushi Monster. A flash away from Sushi Monster. The man still got the summoner spells. Droxer's dropping his ult right there. Senna drops the ult back. Pantheon now walking up. They're fighting in a wave of minions, and he's just going to throw the spear, but that's still a decent amount of damage. Tolikin God looking to play spoiler against this blue buff. But Aatrox is going to pick that Jazz up. Yeah, now 0-9, 2 dragons to none, and another Drake coming back up. Designated Drivers have got to start making some movements to like begin this this comeback. If they're gonna start, if it's gonna happen, just gotta happen soon. Earl King going forward. My God, so much mobility, but Ninja Bear with some slippery feet, dodging everything, living so long right there. Let's see, Shen ult comes through. Oh, Aatrox ult. He's low, so is Ari. Tolikin God now taking a lot of damage right there. The net comes out from Droxers. Shen dives right back in and Plead the Fifth on the side looking for vengeance. He does get a return kill right there. Wow. Oh my God. All right, so they put themselves on the board. They get a kill. Goes to the Zyra. She's going to get a little bit of money in her pockets, be able to come back up. But no hesitation from KFC. Everyone just ready to pop off right away. Is this next dragon contestable by Designated Drivers?
I mean, if they're gonna contest at any point in time, this would be the time. They did just kill the Ari. Everyone is going to be there though, because the respawn timers were in time. But yeah, at this point, Designated Drivers finally got all their mythics completed. Whereas Senna is still just sitting on that Minimoon. So, you know, you have a little bit more power on the side of Designated Drivers in terms of items.
I don't know if this is a pick, but Aatrox taking some damage there, but he's got his whole team, and that is just all the CC onto Hecarim right there. And sure, Droxer's getting some damage over the wall, maybe starting to get a trap line down. But that's the smite, and now the dragon's up. Ninja Bear, though, is going to be dealing some damage. That may have been some foreshadowing. Maybe there's a cheeky steal. Tolikin God over the corner. Barrel gives some vision. He goes in. Red team does get it, but that was a really good attempt from Tolikin God. Man flashes over the wall, gets himself to safety. And I'll say this, for the one summoner spell that it cost, that was absolutely worth it. That was a real good try there.
Great try by Tolikin God. Unfortunately does not measure up to the smite of Shady Gecko.
Yeah, true damage. to the monsters immediately is, I mean, what can you do
Hard
about
to
that?
beat.
Hard to beat. Hard to beat for sure. Let's tab over to the gold real quick. See what's in people's pockets right now. Pantheon appears to be the richest man in the land. And
Indeed.
yeah, no, does seem like across the board in every position, KFC's got the gold advantage. But Ninja Bear hasn't died yet, just been CSing silently like a champ. I think that's definitely a possibility of, some comeback mechanics here are just a real powerful late game victor.
Yeah, come late game, it's really hard to get on this Caitlyn as well. She has so much range and that net as well to keep her safe. That if you want target access on the side of KFC, if you want to get at this Caitlyn, you have to commit so much. And it leaves your ult
Lead the fifth
open.
flashes away. The ignite comes down, and the Senate gets it with the ult. Real on point right there. The flash already forced. And now Tolik and God and Uzman playing against each other right here. Little battle in the bot lane. Tolik and God does have the tower to fall back to, but this Aatrox has a lot of damage. I don't know if he's considering whether or not to dive, but speaking of dives, Earl King goes right in with the Shen arm back, and a spear. That is so much damage onto Ninja Bear, but the man is gonna live through it all. He's got some real fancy feet. Bigfoot going in, trying to disrupt the fight patterns of KFC right there, but they are stalwart and strong with this gold lead.
Siege down the mid turret, easy peasy.
They did. Inhib lives, which they're probably going to be pretty grateful for. It'd be rough to lose that right now.
Yeah, I mean, my curse is strong, 100% curse rate so far.
Genuinely
I mean-
impressive. The game's not over yet.
Game's not over. But considering my past record, it's looking very grim.
Well, we're gonna see what happens. Baron live now. Obviously, a very dangerous objective on the map. And designated drivers, I don't know if they're in a position to fight them for it.
And if you toggle the Fog of War to blue, you can see that whole Baron area is just super dark. You have good defensive wards in your blue side jungle, but the actual river and Baron itself is just completely dark. So anytime KFC disappears from the map for more than 10 seconds, you're at risk of a Baron. The saving grace though is that you have just absolutely atrocious Baron damage on the side of KFC.
Right.
So I'd say wait a second.
Oh, Bigfoot. Going here for Aatrox, who's gonna fight back. Tolik and God walking up to maybe support him, but they're just gonna back off. They're not looking for a fight right now.
Aatrox is 3 levels up on Bigfoot. That is not a fight you want to take.
Ooh, Ari goes deep in there. Droxers with the flash. That was clean as hell. Wow. Well done from Droxers right there. I was definitely reading a comment from example 1013 there. But that was fantastic. Great flash in there. Oof.
Plead the Fifth nails the ulting Earl King with that root, and she's unable to use that last charge of her ult to finish off Droxers. So great to stand off and hold their
Ooh, a
ground.
flash
against the
forward.
Heart.
Plead the Fifth. Caught by Pantheon. Just goes down.
Oh, that's so much
wow,
damage.
Victor Bear. Victor Bear. Ninja Bear.
Victor Bear.
Victor Bear. They've got a lot of
like it.
over-the-wall damage. I'll say that. I'll say that for sure. Oh my god. All right. Yeah. I see an
Son
Ninja Bear.
has to
That's
be
what's
so
up.
careful right now.
Some CC onto Toe Licking God right there. Bigfoot is going in. Damage being split across a couple different champions. Victor does drop the ult, and Aatrox diving into the backline. Droxer's going down first. Earl King getting some damage onto Bigfoot. Toe Licking God follows not too far behind, and Bigfoot is here in a 1v4, which is not looking his way. And Ninja Bear is doing the dance of death right here in the bot lane. It's the 1v5. He is really good at dodging CC, but you just can't dodge those little orbs that Ari throws out. Rough.
Oof, oof, oof. And they just get rolled over by KFC. These designated drivers might be a little bit unready to drive to KFC at this point in time, and they're going to just head on over to the Baron and scoop that up as well.
Yeah, not much they can do with the death timers. Did I just see 1,000 damage was dealt to Scuttle?
That's just the shield. The
Oh,
ACC, the scuttle.
great.
The shield instantly pops.
Great. I was gonna start playing whatever build that was. That was what was going on there. Yeah, Baron's gonna get taken over, like you said. They're just gonna have to get to defending lanes, push out what you can. Bigfoot up in this area. Shitty Gecko looking for some CC.
Be able to just run out.
Ooh, Earl King though right
Earl
there.
King.
Bigfoot charmed and goes down. And now top lane, they've got a wave. They've got Baron. And they're gonna push that thing as far as they can. They've got a 4-1 on opposite ends of the map.
This should definitely be quite a lot of material taken.
Oh, Pantheon.
Oh, what the?
Taken.
Salting across?
Yeah, absolutely. Earl King going over the wall, getting some damage there, dashing back as well. They pop Varix out inside to their base. Bleed the Fifth dropping all of his damage as well, but these guys are just still so tanky. That gold lead is stats. Those are items, and they definitely don't have enough damage to cut through it as of this moment. Hot damn. Mr. Prezi playing the Happy Canadians, thank you so much. I love Elder John is saying Drox the Pox. This is definitely 3 inhibs. This might be game. You got 12 seconds on Ninja Bear. We'll see. Plead the Fifth.
Plead the Fifth. Oh, okay.
Getting out of here. 1 tower left. They got to mount a heroic defense here. Bigfoot does go in. Varix fleeing, dashing back, and Toe Licking God on the back line here. Still going to take a bunch of damage, but Ninja Bear 88 is up, and the man has got damage. They are going to back off.
But can't quite keep up. The Sushi Monster in that Shroud. And now, all this gold is about to get spent. There was 3k on Pantheon, 2k on Senna. It's all going to get spent now. Oh, man. Pantheon just full bought a Death Stance.
That's messed up. That's real messed up. Might be time to start thinking about what one is gonna do for game 2 here. They've still got to close it out.
They have to close it out, but I doubt there'll be any problems after
Earl
seeing.
King, great interrupt there from Toe Licking God. He does drop the ult, but they've just got so many tools. This has been a great draft from Pantheon ulting deep in here, trying to jump onto Droxers now. He is going to be taken down by Earl King. And yeah, this is looking like the end of the game right here. Bigfoot going in behind, maybe trying to knock somebody into the tower, or into pad, but it looks like game 1 going to be going to KFC in a very, very commanding game.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing performance from KFC. They really dominated this game. Had control in the early, mid, and late game. Closed out very well, very cleanly. All 3 inhibs, all structures taken with Baroned up supers. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what more there is to say. This KFC is just on another level, it looks like.
Yeah, that was a runaway game for sure. I mean, we talked about what the Pantheon could accomplish We talked about what the Pantheon could accomplish, and definitely if a team that is full of pick and cross map tools gets ahead, I mean, they're gonna use it. They're gonna use it hard. Earl King though played great. I mean, honestly, just KFC all across the board played real well. Gotta hand it to Varex, the Shen support there. I mean, my man was landing CC all over the place, being super aggressive, roaming around a ton to a bunch of different lanes, not even with his ult, so clearly the guy knows how to play the map and translated his lead into other lanes as well.
Yeah. Shen and Pantheon just were everywhere together, and those early plays just snowball into an enormous lead, and that designated drivers could not come back from. So, game 2. 2 of 3?
Game 2 of a block of 2. So
okay,
we're looking at either a tie or a 2-0.
Gotcha.
Here, I will just actually, let's see. Tournament draft. Let's do this. Oh, great. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Excellent. I'm just going to invite you. Yeah, I mean, what do you think Designated Drivers does for game 2?
DD has to limit the early pressure that KFC are able to put out. It's I can't get into the spectate. Last game it was just too much. The Pantheon and the Shen just ran train on DD pretty much, and you have to ban that Pantheon, I think. And though Earl King made a lot of flashy plays too, so maybe that Ari's a ban. Earl King looked very comfortable on it, made great roams and great picks with it. So there's another pick that's a potential ban. And honestly, even though he had 4 bans thrown at him, 3 bans, 4 bans, Sushi Monster was outstanding. Perfect KDA on Senna. Did good ultimates, great team fighting, positioned well. Not much to complain. So maybe if you can't really affect his performance with that many bans, maybe it's time to shift these bans somewhere else. Try to pressure, Shady Gecko's full, maybe Vexrax, maybe Usman, Earl King. All these are viable targets, but I'm really hoping to see a big shakeup in the draft because last game was just too much.
Absolutely, and we're gonna get into drafting in a minute. Let's see here. I believe this is it. Let's see. Example says if they're running back, DD needs to prioritize early vision so they know where Panth is going. Oh wait, let's go back to this very intense music courtesy of the LCK. Did you think drafting was boring? No. We've got LCK music here. High octane, edge of your seat music. Music that makes you sweat and makes your knee bounce up and down because you're so jittery because of how intense this drafting is.
Absolutely. I don't know if I'm in the right pro
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I'm in the right pro draft either. I want to say I agree with Example. Definitely need more vision to figure out where Pantheon is going. Those ganks to the bot lane definitely put out. Oh, thank you, LaSalle. Predictions should be paid out. Some of y'all just got super rich. Choose prediction outcome. Choose outcome. Winners were KFC. Complete prediction. Yes. I am positive. All right. The payout has been paid out. 11.4K going to Gatsuzo 0. Oh, there's a see details button. And 4 others. Very nice. Those were some good odds for you guys. Oh yes, all the schmeckles. All right, let's see. All right, let's see if I just don't have the right link. Let's try this one.
It's just perma-loading for me.
Hey, try this one that I'm going to send you. Bam. Try that one, because we're halfway through the draft.
Oh wow. Okay, we're a little late on the uptake.
We're not late. We're right on time. We looked through the window and we saw that the party was happening, but we knew the right time to enter the party. And now, exactly now is the right time to enter the party with this Graves pick, first pick from designated drivers. The Olaf was grabbed from KFC. Let's see, what's the second most important champion to designated drivers? Ooh, and let's also see if we can figure out what that blank ban is. Shen was that ban.
Good. Okay. Yeah, I like it. You know, the 2 most impactful champions from last game are immediately taken out in the first round of bans. Great adaptation by DD. Now KFC still pick a strong early game jungler with this Olaf. So we'll have to see if DD are able to, maintain that vision control to protect themselves from getting ran over by Mr. Olaf. Setup picked again. I like it. I'm surprised Jhin is not prioritized at all by either teams in the series, though.
Yeah, no. Maybe they don't play it. Maybe they don't want to. But either way. Gatsuzo Zero Sync. There's a couple consonants in the name. Yeah, when I say the names of anyone, I'm more going for the emotional, the spirit of the name, rather than perhaps the exact particular spelling of it all. Simple, good player. Senna is stronger than Jhin right now, says Solbert.
Oh, really?
Unless I mixed up the which way the arrow thing is supposed to go. I don't think it's gonna shock anyone. I was never a math gentleman. Math is in the sciences eluded me, and I decided it'd be better to let other people master those arts. Anivia picked here. We're into these second rounds of banning. Ari, obviously, good thing to get rid of. And Silas as well, throwing more bans at Earl King, who definitely showed that he could style last game.
Yeah, they're trying to pinch Earl King's pool again here, and on the side of KFC, the draft seems very similar. Their second phase bans are all thrown towards that top lane, trying to get their toe-licking god a good matchup that they want.
I missed this comment from Gatsuzo Zero before. I really hope to see KFC get a gold lead worthy of the KFC 12 extra crispy tenders family fill-up plus 12 extra crispy tenders, calories 4,170 to 4,690. Oh my god. It's like 2 days worth of calories in one meal. That's incredible. Nami picked from DD here.
Not be picked. It's kind of scary into the Leona Senna, but I think they will be fine. Ooh, Kled.
Oh yeah, way too large. Stick around for sure. We're gonna be doing the drafts during the like 3 minutes of wait time that we've got. Kled and Corky. I kind of love that.
Corky hovered.
I kind of love that.
Now they do need that magic damage. Corky not exactly meta right now. I've actually played him a couple times. Yeah.
If you can play the champion, if your spirit shines bright enough, you too can claim victory with a clenched fist. Hotel Liquor saying, I love Kled. Please don't lick any hotels right now. Olaf has the advantage early and will dictate the pressure, but Graves can still stall and avoid. I see. Ooh, and a Cho'Gath picked up here. Ooh. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, to round them out with a solid front line, I really like it. You know, Anivia's like sort of a soft counter to the Olaf. You can't really CC him, but if you put up the wall, all of a sudden he has to run all the way around it. So we'll have to see the wall placements. And I agree with Mr. What is this? Example saying that Olaf will have the early pressure. Yeah, absolutely. All of his laners except for mid lane has pretty good setup for his ganks. I mean, obviously Leona Stunna, no more needs to be said about the gank setup. Kled has a pretty easy time setting up for him as well because Cho'Gath is very big and very easy to hit with skill shots. So yeah, I mean, Olaf is definitely going to dictate this pressure. The early clear, the early ganks are just going to be stronger than a Graves. But you know, designated drivers, if you can play safe, if you can play to scale, you have so much zone control, consistent damage, and so much CC as well, scaling into the late game here, that you know, that maybe they can win these late game team fights.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see it play out. I should have made an emotional disclosure at the beginning. I do have to say I used to be on a team with Bigfoot and Mobron here. These are two old Rose Bros. So if that bias comes out, I apologize. I do have to say though, looking at the drafts, I think that KFC got the better draft. They showed us last game how well they can use just like roaming champions in general. And they've got that Kled, they've got that Corky. You know, they can move around this map and be supported by a Senna ult from afar. So I like that. But where's my heart, you ask? Where's my heart? It's in the hands of Mobron, my old support. What a gentleman. We're gonna start predictions soon as well.
See if heart or head wins out on this game, but I agree with your view here. I think KFC got very, very similar tools as to what they used to stonewall last game. So I think that they will be able to play in a very similar way and probably clinch this game as well. Maybe I can make some Schmeckles back.
Yeah, we're gonna start the prediction right now. 5 minutes on the clock. We'll even let you watch a couple seconds of the first game, or the second game here. Put your Schmeckles on the tables, guys. This is the time. Did you lose some money? Maybe it's time to make it back. Did you win some money? Then you got some Schmeckles to burn. So get out on the dance floor and throw some Schmeckles around. It's a nice casual conversation happening in chat right now. Folks, we're still on the continual search for free music for us to play. So if you find music that is royalty free that we won't get in trouble for playing, you just send it on over to us. Message one of the admins or message me, LeChance, and I will do my best to work in your jingle. Because the pickings sure are tight when it comes to free music sometimes. That's not even true. There's a ton of it. There's just so much to look through. Droxter's not on Caitlyn this time, despite the copy pasta, but someone did say, hey, that's not fair. He can also play Misfortune, and that's exactly what he's playing right now.
Flexing the champ pool on us right now, I guess.
Absolutely. And Sushi Monster picking Senna 2 games in a row despite all the bans and all that stuff. Didn't even matter to him.
Unfazed in the least by all the attention, just sitting with the sun. I like the pick in this team comp. You know, you support your divers very well with that ultimate and the shield, the long range CC as well. It's just a good pick. Does very similar things to what Jin does. I know someone in chat was saying that Senna is stronger than Jin right now, and yeah, that could very well be true. Recent buffs to Senna could very well have pushed her over the edge, since those two champions fulfill very similar roles in any team comp.
Jason Lubbers 123 says, LeChance, I'm back. Are you excited? Damn right I'm excited. In fact, I'm so excited. I'll play this thing labeled Happy Music. It's got a lot of beeps and boops and barks in it. No, absolutely. I can see Senna being stronger than Jin, but also I don't know enough to tell people that they're wrong when it comes to these League of Legends picks. And I also know that once again, right now we're the Executive League. We're also in the LBLCS, so you can make things happen. Oh no! Oh no, it's John Cena's back. I remember now. I remember all the John Cenas. Absolutely freaking wild. Easy win for KFC. Oh god. Oh god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm responsible for this. Way Too Large saying I need more betters so I can feel good about dropping 10k on someone. Absolutely. Lunar saying easy win KFC. Three Dudes Billy saying PogChamp here. John Cena. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is really coming back to bite me from a long time ago. Thank you. Thank you, Jason Lovers. 1, 2, 3. We appreciate you. If the stream crashes, it's not my fault, and I swear to God we'll be back.
It's all the John Cena hype. Can't handle it.
It's so much John Cena hype. All right, let's test this. Let's test our metal.
Bewitching Misfortune Prestige Edition. What a skin.
Hey, we're in it. We're good. We're John Cena. The entrance music all the time. 5k it is, boys. Good luck. Hell yeah, Way Too Large. Tossing those schmeckles down. Last game, I mean, KFC just went off to the races. This game, his name is John Cena. John Cena is a part of this game.
Oh, we have a clash incoming.
Yeah, we definitely do. Oh, let's go over here.
Oh.
Let's even force it. Some CC landed right there onto the
big
Leona, the
damage.
Anivia landing some CC right there. John Cena a part of this fight as well, in spirit at the very, very least. Finally, the directed camera taking control. These two teams reading each other's mind, sending 5 stacks up top for them to clash into each other. And look at that sportsmanship. And his name is John Cena. Good lucks coming out on the Rift. John Cena, of course, the official sponsor of the LBLCS. He's a close and personal friend. We text all the time. All right. Where does first blood come from? Where does first
blood come
And
from?
is
Bot
John Cena
lane.
involved? Bot lane again?
Bot lane, absolutely.
I mean, we've definitely got champions capable of it. This Leona, a first blood monster, and on Verax themselves, like, oof, that dude. Seriously. All right, whoever on the low budget LCS account saying they're dying from all the John Cena stuff. I'm gonna bet that's Smuggleberry. But yeah, we're in game here. Toe Licking God on Cho'Gath, Uzman on Kled here. I don't know if the, you know, what the whole. Damn it, that was Mr. Prezi this time. All right, this is just gonna become a John Cena cast.
John Cena time.
Now, Kled going in here, actually fighting in the wave, getting a lot of damage down on Toe Licking God. Gets the knock up. Let's see. Kled gets dismounted. I don't know if this is really gonna result in a death or anything. Kled's gonna waddle up and fire off his little shotgun. Ooh, he dodges the CC, gets an auto attack in and a Q. Ninja Bear versus Earl King. Last game, for most of the game, Ninja Bear totally deathless. Let's see what he can pull off right here. Ooh, Kled does remount Toe Licking God. Gets him low, though.
Never
Low.
underestimate the power of the
Oh, look at that.
Hello.
Huge. Oh, was gifted a sub. Oh, by Jason. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, thanks, Jason. Appreciate the sub.
Another John Cena. There's so many John Cenas. Oh my God, Xavier's into it too now. Oh God. Oh God, there's a fight happening up here. Uzman does get dismounted, but another fight happening in the bot lane here. Mobron going low. Shady Gecko coming down the Ignite on this Nami. Looking bad for Mobron right there. First blood goes over to Olaf. And his name is John Cena, baby. Toe Licking God gets the silence, the flash forward, and the kill! Kills on opposite ends of the map. If you were looking for just KFC to run it back in the same way as they did in game one, that's already not happening. Let's see if they can learn from their mistakes. Ninja Bear getting a lot of damage down there because his name is John Cena. The John Cena chant seemingly invigorating designated drivers right here. Oh, this is looking scary. Let's see if Ninja Bear can get out of this. Olaf. Oh, Bigfoot coming around. A flank there. A flash over the wall, and then a flash from Anivia. Running away. But his name is, in fact, John Cena. The old JC lands the CC, and Bigfoot coming up, and he's going to hit this BB with his... I don't know. Oh, the DD. Damn it. It was there, guys. I'm not... I don't have those powers. Because his name is John Cena.
So close to Rap God, but...
John Cena, we got the hype train going now, and John Cena is the conductor. This is somehow empowering designated driver. Oh, what's up, Senny Ursa? Yeah, that Anivia stun was wild. This is gonna be a banger, guys. This is gonna be a banger. Designated drivers out for vengeance once again. Have they learned their lessons from game one? So far, it looks like yes. But KFC are not going to roll over. These guys are good.
And his name is John Cena.
His
already
name
super scrappy.
Huge. Definitely feel free to interrupt me because it's just likely I'm not able to hear you. But oh my God, do you hear
here
the
it
Leona
comes.
CC? Mobron backing off, but Droxer's walking up, getting some good damage here on Sushi Monster. Oh, 5 more subs.
Missing.
Oh my goodness. Jason
Hey,
Clovers,
go.
1, 2, 3. Thank you so much.
Never underestimate
John
the
Cena.
power of
Oh
the
my
Scout's
God.
code.
The subs are coming out.
J Cena. Let's
It's-
fucking go.
Oh my God. Oh, Anivia missed the CC there.
Never underestimate the power of the Scout's
Ninja
code.
Bear going low on the health bar. Yeah, this is maybe a classic me for just reading things poorly. Is that a John Cena or Jay Cena Clubbers? I don't know if the name has something to do with John Cena. Is all I'm saying. Toe Licking God getting some good CC there. Kled Not even halfway up to remounting.
Never
Cho'Gath playing
underestimate
really
the
well
power of the
into this
scout's
Kled
code.
already.
Yeah, landing every rupture. It's such great poke. Kled is just not able to play the game right now.
No, absolutely not.
And his name
And
is
Nivea right here. His name is John Cena.
Oh, Nivea might
Can
go
Ninja
down.
Bear get out? Yes, it looks like it. Mobron coming up with the heal. Now, First Dragon is going to go over to KFC again. But early game already looking different.
Now, the problem from Mobrons to mid so far have been absolutely saving DD in these skirmishes. Like, if Nami is not there, things would have gone so much worse, but she might be getting
Speaking of
collapsed
going
on
worst,
here.
absolutely. Shady Gecko walking up, but the teleport's coming out here. And yeah, if isn't John Cena, oh my god. Oh, nice aid. Thank you so much for the sub. Jason Lubbers 123. Thank you again for all the John Cenas. Seemingly having an impact on the game. LaSalle saying, I like that DD are winning while they're supposed to, especially since they're kind of against the clock. And if they are, I mean, we're going to need to see them step on the gas because they've got one more kill, but they're down some gold. And some of that's going to be collected here in the bot lane off that big wave, but some of it's just been from all the pressure and the fighting.
Attempt to steal from Ninja Bear, but does not get it.
You know what? You always got to try. You got to at least try. Is it loud, LaChance? It's not uncomfortable. I'll say that. It's not uncomfortably loud.
Very
It's
soothing.
surprising in a good way. Oh my god. Hey, thanks for checking in. I appreciate it.
Skirmish might be
That's
humming.
kind. Ooh, Ninja Bear
Oh.
forces a flash right there. Designated Drivers making some moves. Toe Licking God finding himself in a 2v1. Olaf gonna go unstoppable. Cho'Gath's health going down low, and the kill's gonna go over to Shady Gecko on that Olaf. Cho'Gath is a bundle of CC, but, you know, Olaf is the anti-CC.
Love does not care at all.
No, but I do. Okay, so we're thinking that KFC's got the late game. Is that the consensus here?
I think KFC have the scaling. Honestly, their
Oberon
scaling
up
chance
here,
right
an
now-
incredible bubble right there. Absolutely fantastic prediction. Mobron, the man himself,
and his name
lands because his name is John Cena, baby. Lands to predict right here, and now they're going to roam up. They're going to fight over this Rift Herald. Kled's going to jump in.
My God.
It's a 4v1, but no, it's not. Leona's here, Senna's here, and Earl King on the sideline, picking out Droxers out of a crowd. Kled gets the kill. Cho'Gath tossing down some CC, but it's not enough to stop them from just diving, and he gets the kill. Big Mouth chomps down on Leona. Oozman looking real low. Bigford picking up that kill off of Leona's back right there. Wow, a lot of back and forth. And from the looks of it, I mean, we're going to see what Olaf can pull off right here. But they might be able to get this. Shady Gecko going to be threatening the area. His ult almost up, so he could definitely run in and just try and go for a steal. This will be interesting how they play this, or if he's buying enough time. Looks
They're
like
dropping off of it.
they are dropping off of it. Probably a little bit worried about some roams coming back up. I don't know if Corky's got package or not. But, whoa.
They're scared of the package. Corky did respawn. He's here. Oh my goodness. And they give up. Honestly, I don't know. If they had committed to that Rift Herald, they likely could have gotten it while
Yes.
Corky was still slowly making his way back.
Nice A,
Just too
playing
much
John
respect.
Cena. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, KFC overstepped there a little bit. They were 4v5, and they were confident in winning the fight.
Ooh,
But they
speaking
go
of 4v5, we got a 3v1 looking situation down here. Not a huge wave, though. Droxers does get tagged by two kinds of CC and is actually saved for a hot second from the Leona sword, but still does go down. People in chat being kind, trying to Where's your 2 to tango? We should have a 2 to tango emote at the very least. Lubbers for sure. Ooh, I hear a Kled noise coming into the mid lane right here. Ninja Bear, the teleport does come out. Kled, of course, goes around the wall. Nivea gonna be reviving themselves. Tolikin God trying to buy time, but he just can't get enough. Looks like he's gonna be pulled back a little bit. A Nami wave was on the way, but just couldn't reach there. And KFC picked up that Rift Herald. I should really have the KFC menu open in front of me while we cast them. I'm definitely going to do that for next time. And they're going on to this Drake. A lot of resources have already been used on the side of designated drivers, so I think that is definitely going to go over to them.
Yeah. KFC get that pick with the TP and the Kled ulti, and they just drive it down into the dragon, and they're up to a 2 drag advantage. Their kills have evened up again, and they have a 4,000 gold lead already. I think this is higher than even last game at this point.
Yeah, I do believe...
Even though the scoreboard is not as lopsided.
No, but I think they're both further along this point than they were last game. Olaf and Leona are going to be barely champions by late game, says Example. Neither of them are scaling champs, and if you basically makes them not exist. So if they can get to late game, we're going to see the effects of that. And I believe a bunch of emotes were just activated by someone. So Jay, try that. Oh yeah, Choo Choo. There we go. Oh, my apologies. Ninja Bear getting locked up right there. But he's got support from his team. There's a lot more map movement right now happening at this point in the game. From both sides. KFC was all over the place last game for sure.
Yeah. Really see this game going to late game. There's already 2 dragons taken on the side of KFC here at like 13 minutes.
Ooh, Ninja Bear landing some damage.
Oof. Hurts.
Hurts. He's a level down though. But Mobron's up here to help out. Okay, Leona takes sword, goes in. Bigfoot here though, and actually may have gone too far. Let's see what they can pull off. Oh, but Graves stunned. They are going to have to get out of there because Olaf is coming, and this is going to be a huge rout. Can Bigfoot get out of the situation? He cannot. And Misfortune, channeling the ult. A couple more might have gotten a kill right there, and it's just the lone Nami. Mobron himself in this tower, dodging CC left and right, dodging Corky shots, dodging axes. How long can the fish flop? Not too much longer.
Takes a missile to the back and just falls over.
Absolutely. Tolikin God finding himself in another duel against Kled, who does ult, really committing to this. Gets dismounted. Tolikin God.
I don't know if Kled wins. Oh, he doesn't have the feast.
Yep, absolutely. If he did, that would be a whole different situation. Mr. Prezi. Hey guys, welcome to the Low Budget LCS. If you just tuned in, there's probably a lot going on. First of all, we're a fun, friendly, fun but competitive League of Legends league. If you're interested, maybe follow our Twitch, maybe jump into the Discord. Right now, we're showing one of our executive games. And if you're looking in chat and wondering what's going on, this is Mr. Prezi. Every once in a while, he shows up and in all caps writes the entirety of Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. Now, as I understand it, he does this to torture old No Name. Ooh, there's some more John Cena by Mr. Prezi. Would you like them with the mouse? So if you like League of Legends and you like the musings of Dr. Seuss, you're in the exact right place. You've found your home. Ooh, walking around the corner. Varix. Does he have some support? He does. Shady Gecko here as well. A good flash from Bigfoot. That's going to save his life. Tolikin God over the corner. Nice. Got to get that CC. Might as well, right?
Yeah, we have drag coming up here in a minute 20. Leona will be up by that time, and TP coming in though.
Yeah, Anivia coming in here. The wall does go down. Olaf goes unstoppable, and a lot of damage follows Olaf actually. A minute left.
Fine, he has plenty of time to reset.
Yes. Absolutely. And if Corki shows up with package here, this dragon is going to be nigh contestable without a particularly brutal slip up from KFC here.
He is flying right on in with that package. Olaf won't have ultimate, but you have you have all of your other power tools
Right.
to win this fight. So it is
Mr. Prezi about halfway done here.
Fight. Oh, Tolikin God.
Oh, Jason, I'm sorry if the John Cena's aren't going through. Mod, somebody fix that. Jason should be allowed to play as many John Cena's as they would like. I could not hit a tree.
Oh, look at this.
Kled
They're trying to
being
get
dropped. Trying to get a pick on Droxers here. A very smart flash. Bigfoot here to support, but Leona ult goes down, and that's just so much. Olaf has his ult back, and they are going to chase. I think they were going to give up Dragon for this Rift Herald, which would have been a real solid play. Great Anivia ultimate right there, but you got to back off. You just don't have a front line right now. And KFC is going to pick up Rift and maybe this dragon at the exact same time.
KFC actually had a perfect setup onto the dragon. They had all the vision control. They had chased out DD from the area. But then they see that...
Great flash right there. I do think we're seeing a pick on Tolikin God. Kled follows over the wall. So much follow-up damage. KFC playing really, really tight right now.
KFC are just blowing this game wide open off this third dragon here. They're going to be pushing for Soul at right about the 23-minute mark. And, I mean, at that point, there's no scaling involved. All of DD is going to be on, like, 2 items at most.
Right.
It's going to be looking more like 1.5 at this rate. And I think KFC have this game in the bag. They didn't even let DD get the Constellation Rift Herald on the cross map. Oh my god, look at that damage.
I mean, like, just so much damage they can make these pigs. Jason Lovers is back with the John Cena's. That's what designated drivers needed, was the John Cena's playing in the background. Mr. Prezi now tagging Ol No Name, doing a very thorough job. Yeah, I mean, this is KFC showing that I think designated drivers definitely made some improvements from game 1 to game 2, but this is KFC highlighting their ability to just like move around the map, work together, and noticeably they have been very good at keeping their lead. Like, when they have a lead, they've been pressing it very well. Not really like any slip-ups or vulnerabilities coming out here. As I say that, Kled getting picked right now. A great bubble and a shutdown going over to Droxers. Oh, Mobron walking up, though, and let's see. Leona looking for the CC. She gets it. Droxers, though, in a position to actually ult, deal a lot of damage there. Senna, oh my god, the Leo ult held till the very end there. And now it is that was 2 people picked off for 1, and they did get a very tough target. They brought down Kled, but now they're not really in a position to contest whatever KFC does here. You think they're going to turn on to Baron?
They absolutely can, but honestly, I don't think they should, really. I mean, at this point, if the only way DD ever get back into this game is through a Baron steal, right? And you absolutely don't need it. You know, you have Soul coming up in 3 minutes. You have, all this powerful...
Speaking of powerful, we've got a 3v2 here in the bush, and Kled ult coming out. Tolikin God just gets taken down right there. Mobron now coming to help out the fight. Bigfoot getting rocked, but rocks in return. And you said maybe a steal. They're not quite able to get back into position, but they do actually successfully rebuff that fight in the jungle and go 1 for 1, which at this point, if you're behind, is a win.
Yeah, you take those. You just really wish you could have gotten those big bounties on Shady Gecko and Earl King, but you're just so far ahead. This Baron push is absolutely going to nullify the Anivia wave clear, which was
Right.
their best bet to turtle up. But with the Baron and the 4-1 push, they should have an easy time
KFC
doing whatever they
won
want on the map.
off of a Baron push last game. They're definitely going to try to do it again right now.
Yeah, Corky has package too.
I'll say this. They had Soul last time, though. And Soul Point coming up here in just about a minute. So even if they don't use this, even if they're not able to finish the game off this Baron, which they've got quite a few structures to go through, they're still able to pick up Soul after this. But we're going to see the siege starting, walking up. It's so hard to pick a Corky, right? I mean, the man's got rockets right on top of him. We've got Anivia.
Man's got rockets, man's got package.
Yeah, how to pull this off. It is going to be rough. Ninja Bear, a lot that has to be pulled off by the Anivia in terms of defense for sure. So much damage coming out of Sushi Monster. My God. Ninja Bear running from lane to lane. Look at this, right over the wall. Verex looking for some sort of CC to drop. The man's full of it.
Yeah, they need to start hitting these turrets though.
I mean, they're just being patient with this. Like, they're letting the waves crash. They know they're not in any rush right there. Droxers is half health right there, and that is going to prompt Olaf. Oh my God. The follow-up damage. Just able to pop Droxers like nothing. Verex taking a lot of damage, but I don't know if they're able to actually close it out. And Kled going to dive right into the backline right there. So much damage onto the Anivia. Pops the passive right there. Tolikin God has to flash backwards out of the fight, and now they need to defend these two turrets or they are going to lose the game. Kled dives in deep, maybe too deep. Turrets take him out, but in response, they take down Toe-Licking God, and Bigfoot versus Earl King. Just not enough health against this 6-0-10 Corky. And I don't know, they could end the game right here. They absolutely could.
Absolutely, they even still have Baron. All they have to do is tank this turret a little bit.
Ooh, great misfortune ult. Buys them a little bit of time. Gonna go back, take this inhibitor. Are they still gonna try and push this? And Nivea's gonna be back up. Corky jumps in, tries to get a kill on Droxers, and it does go to Sushi Monster. So much damage being dealt out here. This is wild. KFC taking down both turrets, looking to see if they can finish this game, and designated drivers on their last defense. Maybe Happy Canadians coming out, played by Mr. Prezi here, and they're actually forcing KFC to flee. They'd rather back off and come back another time, maybe pick up Soul, than accidentally give up a couple kills here.
KFC overstaying, and with Leona dead.
Toe-Licking God. Well, forces the W at the very least.
Earl King is ready to brawl with this Divine Sunder, and they are going to be able to secure the soul. That is Soul Point. And boom.
Yeah, they've let's put it this way. It's KFC's game to lose, right?
It is definitely KFC's game to lose. They could just run it into the fountain 3 or 4 times at this point and still probably win. So
That's true. That's true. An interesting tactic. That would be wild. I think we'd be accused of insider schmeckle trading if something like that happened.
I've seen it happen in some ranked games. You know, it's happened before.
Gatsusu0 saying, Kled ulting in, riding a KFC's famous bull. Again, I need to have the KFC menu up every time these guys play. Seniors is saying, watching banner minions go off reminds me of Banner in my command days. Oh, Canada. Another song being played by Jason right there. And this might be it. Toe-Licking God taking a lot of damage from Earl King, being forced to back off, goes down, goes out, and this is just a bare Nexus. KFC brutally going forward, but not before getting a kill on Earl King. Are they going to finish? Yes, they are. And that is going to be a 2-0 on the day in favor of KFC and their famous, what is it, a chicken bowl? It's something. We're not sure what
Their
the name is.
famous chicken. Their fried chicken.
Yes. We can't get in trouble about talking about AFC or KFC, right?
Oh, you know,
Probably not.
I'm sure we'll be fine. They will never see this ever again. Mods delete the VOD real quick. Hurry up.
Exactly. Don't tell KFC about this. A 2-0 though on the day. I mean, KFC just coming out rocking, throwing bows right away.
I'm gonna have to give the MVP to Shady Gecko for this series. Just doing so much work in both games.
Talk to me a little bit about that. Do you have a highlight that sticks out in your mind?
Really, it is just his pathing, and maybe a lot of it is his communication with his team. But you know, both games, he secures first blood for his team and just proceeds to just roll over this jungle matchup. Right? He might not necessarily be up in farm, but he just gets so much objective control for his game, for his team. You know, you get Soul both games, Baron. Soul, Baron, Rift Herald, you name it, he takes it. He's just at the right place at the right time, and just played well. I mean, there's no particular moment that jumps out to me. You just all the moments shined, LeChance.
All the moments
shined.
Your highlight is a 2-hour block. I love that. Someone you don't know, of course, sliding into chat, saying LeChance licks toes. So much toe talk this game. Toe Talk, of course, a podcast hosted by someone you don't know and his alter ego, Toe Licking God.
Welcome to my Toe Talk.
Welcome to my Toe Talks. To both teams, if you want to send your chosen champion into community, I believe we've got time for a quick interview. So just hop into the community channel and we'll pull you on up. Looks like we've got someone right here. Looks like we've got Shady Gecko. Welcome to the consulate, man. Please pull up a chair, have some macaroons.
Well, I'd actually prefer, instead of macaroons, I would prefer, and everybody else should get this, the KFC big combo for $69.89.
You know what? We had some KFC delivered, especially for you guys. We knew you were going to be in the building.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's a little bit cold, but we just threw it in the microwave, set that sucker on 2 minutes. So it's either piping hot or still ice cold. Dude, congrats on the game. You played 2 back-to-back monster games. Tell us a little bit about it, man. Did you get what you guys wanted in drafts? How were comms? What was the experience like?
I think with draft we were definitely a little surprised that the Sushi Monster drew so many bans in the early phase. Normally, we're getting a little more pinched in the rest of our pools since we have the 4 bans against us.
Right.
So we basically got everything we wanted. Honestly, there weren't really anything that we were like, oh damn, we missed that. And yeah, I mean, comms at the beginning, were very intense, but then as soon as it opened up, it got a little fun.
Gatsu00 is saying, personally, for those Weight Watchers out there, I recommend the 16-piece meal, which is 4,600 calories to 9,960 calories.
See, you can stretch that out for 4 days and have your entire meals for each day. Like, there you go, right there in one meal. I mean, it's just value.
That's beautiful. So I'm sorry, if I'm behind the times here. Have you guys been streamed yet?
No, this is our first stream.
Well, we're so happy to get you guys on here. Any reason behind the KFC? I believe it means what we think it means. But why'd you guys go with that? Any history?
The team name is actually just fried chicken, and I'm actually kind of the outsider, and I got brought in as the jungler. I've played with these guys for a while, but they all know each other and grew up together. And but they like fried chicken, so they decided to name their team Fried Chicken, and then their initials are KFC for obvious reasons.
That makes
That's the story.
a lot of sense. Well, anything else that you'd like to say to the folks out there, to the fans? You guys made a lot of people rich today. Some wealthy schmeckle owners.
All I would say is make sure that you get on that. Get yourself some fried chicken. It's finger licking good.
Beautiful. Just a quick ad spot for KFC. Well, Shady Gecko, man, thank you so much for coming on, and have a good rest of your day.
Thanks for casting us. Have a great one.
Absolutely.
I think we should start looking into getting maybe a sponsorship.
Dude, yeah. Listen, if KFC has any connections with KFC, just let them know. The LBLCS is not sponsored by anyone but ourselves. Well, that's not true. We have tons of sponsors. We have Coriander Beer, of course, the official drink of the LBLCS. John Cena, of course, is a sponsor in the LBLCS. The man, the myth, the legend, the sponsor, for sure. Thank you, Mr. Prezi. And we're also sponsored by the Open Road. If you ever just find yourself driving with no destination in mind, that's us.
We're watching you.
We're watching you. That was the turn right there. Well, guys, anything you want to say, Huge, before we cut out?
Great games. I personally had a lot of Popeyes versus KFC, but I think both are absolutely outstanding. And please cut the stream before I get torn apart by all the KFC fans.
Yeah, no, the KFC fans are definitely very rabid. Just want to say, guys, definitely check out our Discord if you haven't. Give us a follow on Twitch if you like what you see. If you've been entertained at all, feel free to do that. But if not, don't even sweat it. Don't even worry about it. And guys, we'll see you next time. I'm not 100% sure if there is a stream tomorrow, but there might be. So keep your eyes peeled. Usually happens around this time of evening, around the between 7 and 9. Something will be going on. But failing that, we do stream usually Sunday to Thursdays. So guys, we'll see you next time, and have a wonderful rest of your night.
Peace.